Was good, y'all. Patch notes for the next big patch on the 15th of July are here, and we'll go through them together. If there's any information I have on any part mentioned here, I'll give you that information. And yeah, I hope you're as hyped as I am. Let's see if it's going to be anything big after the anniversary. I don't know what they still have in store. So, Void Drift added new stages to Void Drift, the epilogue. The access to Void Drift epilogue has been added to the home screen. So the epilogue is basically another game mode where after you clear Void Drift on hard or on nightmare, you unlock a couple more bosses, right? As soon as we get closer to that update, or basically the day the update drops, the day the epilogue becomes available, stay tuned for a guide. And yeah, so Void Drift epilogue, it's gonna be apparently a ton of gleaming meteorites. Hero adjustments, enhance the Lord skill of Healer, Layer the Celestial Chord Speaker, Blessing of Light 3. Before we had blah blah blah, our normal stuff, and basically what happens is the periodically increases damage and healing multipliers goes from 30 to 50%, and when a faction member is healed, their damage increases by 25 instead of 15%, so overall a big buff. Same goes for Ein. Ein now basically does 30%, increases the damage periodically by 30% instead of 20%. Next off, I think, oh no, that's the same thing, I'm sorry. Here we go, adjusted some skills of Fighter Admiral Claw. Okay, basically there's just a skill description. For those that might have noticed it already, if Claw uses his Soul Lasher, he applies a stun, and yes, it works for Samra, but apparently if he goes into Bloodstorm Annihilator, the stun disappears, so sadly it's not as reliable. I wish they would have kept it in. Gear. Adjusted the variant attribute on the house, so now the on the house perk deals 2% increased damage and no gold is required, so overall just a 2% damage increase to all the on the house attributes. Adjusted the appearance rates of variant attributes on different gear set types. For example, defensive variant attributes will now rarely appear on offensive gear sets. Overall a very nice fix, because it's going to increase the chances of us getting absolute god tier pieces. For the following mythic gear sets, the icon now includes an indication of gear tier. So the way this works is gear from 18 and below is called tier 1, gear from 19 to 21 is called tier 2, and gear exclusively from gear dungeon or crafts is called tier 3. There is no benefit to the tiering, it's just there to, I don't know why it's there, it exists, right? Stages. We've recently received feedback from many commanders regarding the uneven difficulty scaling in Gear Dungeon. In order to optimize, we are bringing forward the expansion of Gear Dungeon 1 and 2 from 6 to 10 stages each. So, the way this works is, it's also pretty much shown here, but if you clear stage 1, you finish stage 1 already. If you clear stage 2, you finish stage 2 already. They're going to add in stage 3. If you've already cleared stage 3 before this update, it's going to automatically also clear stage 4 for you. As well as stage 3. Like, if you have cleared stage 3, you clear all the way up to stage 4. Then they add in stage 5. If you've cleared stage 4, it clears all the way up to 6. If you clear, basically, and at the end it ends up with, if you've cleared stage 6, it clears from 1 to 9. So there's one higher difficulty and overall more difficulties. But also we're going to get more first clear rewards, because there's more things to first clear. Gear Dungeon 2, same scenario. After the update, commanders who've unlocked Gear Dungeon by the time of the update will receive 10 master keys. Sure. Seems like a nice thing to do. If you've cleared higher levels, blah blah blah, same stuff, right? Adjusted the drops for Extreme 1 and Extreme 2 in 4 promotion rates. Before randomly drops a certain amount of one of these items, or Legendary Extract, Insignia 1 and 2 with a chance to drop extra Mythic Extract and Legendary Extract. What the fuck? Doesn't that sound worse? Because we can now get Insignia 1. Isn't that like bad? Oh, whatever. Added the language filter function to Guild Leaderboard, allowing you to rate the guild ranks in a specific language. increase the character limit for guild announcement, added a new friend classification feature allowing command favorite friends, badge deletion feature for friends, Guild War season time adjustments to season 4 to ensure better season experience for commanders. The duration of season 4 will be shortened to 8 weeks and the ranking calculation phase will be adjusted from 8 days to only a single day. So overall, for all of you Guild War maniacs out here, Guild War is going to happen more often. The overall season length will still be maintained at 9 weeks. Interesting. 8. Others. Added rage region basic attack and rage region when hit attributes to the hero attributes details interface. No way! That is huge! We can finally see how much rage someone gets when he hits or when he gets hit. That has always been a pretty hidden stat. So that is really nice. Also, what they did is they now added like an icon that shows hero skill ranges. Let me actually show it to you real quick. Alright, so here we are on the test server and I just kind of show off the way it will look. So right here we have, for example, Lucius. Lucius gets 10 rage region on a basic attack and he gets 6 rage region on getting attacked. Also collection progress wise we get +1 rage region attack because of, I think, the Watcher faction. Now if you, for example, were to look at a tank like Constance, you would notice that she actually gains way more rage region attack than she actually gets from her basic attack. And also because of the rage region, you can see the way rage region is influencing these stats, which is really nice. This is really helpful. And if you have a look at it, 51% actually exactly gives 51% extra. So that's really nice. Now the other thing is, obviously, if you go to skills, you can have a look at the range, right? You can see the ultimate range, and if it's needed, you can also see specialized ranges. But overall, who's someone that's special, right? We have Dahlia. Dahlia's ult goes in this range. Dahlia's basic attack goes in that range. So overall, it's just an easier clarification of arrogance attacks like this, and then ultimate, his range changes to that. So that is overall pretty good. And then the last change should be a quick one equip feature for the gear plan, though I am not quite sure what it means. The only thing I can tell you is you'll see the BP change, right? So if you equip a different set, you'll see if the BP increases or decreases. Alright, so last things are added some hidden achievements, which is nice. So some more free gems, and I guess we can try around and see if we can figure them out. Hero sharing feature, so now you can flex all your heroes if you want to. One-click equip and convenient gear switching feature, which shows the combat power, as we already had a look at. Added support for copying and pasting text between in-game and external sources. Sure. Optimize the presentation of some battle interfaces. So the way this looks is... okay, let's have a look again. Alright, so interface changes are, for example, that you see the class right here, right? You can see the class right here. And then this battle change feature that they're talking about, let's just go into a quick battle, is actually, if you look at the top, you see that it changed the way it shows, right? So let me actually move myself out of the way too, because it also kind of changed the way autos look. It's nothing special, but I guess I just prepare you for the change. So right here at the top, if we take away the test server thing, you can now see that it shows like a core and how much health that core has. And if we place down our units, we get this interface that says ultimates. And if you click on this button, you activate auto ultimates. So yeah, that's these interface changes. And then lastly, we have an interface change for the way gallery looks. So gallery, I guess, got cleaned up. We now have this basically dark blue background or light blue background. The cards got changed around a bit, and only the lords now have an icon for their faction. I don't know if it was always the same, but yeah, they just changed the way gallery looks. Nothing special. So yeah, this has already been all the patch notes. Honestly, the thing I'm most hyped for is obviously going to be this right here, the epilogue. with a couple boss fights that I'll have to figure out. So for example, 788,000 BP, 831,000 BP, 12 chests, so I'm guessing like maybe 4 fights. And then obviously this whole, the fact that we can finally see Rage Region. So yeah, peace!